Lesson 8. Integration. I like to think of this course as a beginning, an opening into a deeper part of yourself and a practice that has transformed my life and the lives of others in my life. And getting to share this with you has brought me so much joy, and I'm so excited to see what shifts of perception, what experiences you have, and what comes from this journey. And while there is so much more to learn and to share, I'm going to continue to invite you to have an embodied experience. Now that you understand the journeys that I have recorded and have here on Insight Timer for you, now that you have hopefully a deeper connection to them, a different way of exploring them, you might even start showing up for them differently. You might start integrating the art process and the journaling after, but I want to invite you to keep journeying with me. If you really want to grow that intuitive muscle, I have embodied practices here for you. Now, coupled with that, I want to invite you to continue to journey with yourself. You can go back to some of the lessons and remember some of the tools, the spiritual flashcards, the different ways that I invited you to really tune in to your heart and your heart center. Even when you're doing meditations with other meditation teachers on Insight Timer, other styles of meditation, you now have this awareness. Hopefully you feel more connected to your soul and your spirit. Hopefully you can start to really feel the difference between your ego and your soul. So you can keep practicing and you can begin the process of integration. And integration is the bridge between what you experience inside of yourself and how you live life, how you show up in relationship to yourself and the world around you. So your insight that you receive, the wisdom that you receive, is meant to be also felt and experienced in your outer world. It's going to start what I call working you. It's going to begin to shape your choices, your relationships, your boundaries, how you use your voice. Remember that you're having a felt experience, and that's where the true change begins. And it's nearly impossible to do this type of work, to focus on it, to make it a part of your practice. It would be nearly impossible for it not to affect your outer world. You're carrying this wisdom into your outer reality through your body, through your breath, through this felt experience. So remember, this is a relationship. And if you want to cultivate and create a deeper relationship with this part of you, then it's going to require you to put some attention and time and energy there. And that connection can mean the deeper, longer journeys, which I highly suggest, even if it's like one journey a week, to really drop you in. But it also doesn't require the silence, the stillness, the ritual. You can access your heart by dropping into your body, by using the smaller tools. Hand on your heart, take a deep breath. Your inner world is alive whether you're visiting it or not, but it responds to your presence. So just remember, this is not your imagination. It's the symbolic language of your spirit, a place where your truth becomes visible, where your questions can be answered, and where you can begin to really cultivate self-trust. Just remember, you don't need to enter a full journey every time. You can do a 10-second check-in. You can do a visioning. You can think about your crystal bowl and ask it a question. You can think about your animal guide. As you continue to journey more and more, you're going to be given different tools. Throughout all of my meditations here on Insight Timer is a different tool. In the journeys, you'll find different elements that help you tap into different things. You'll find different archetypes, different guides for very specific inquiry. And so you are fully supported in deepening in a container that you already know and love right now. And then creating an external container. So in the last lesson, I had you take something from your internal world and see if you could display it in your external. And this is such a powerful part of practice. So when you go on a journey, if there's an anchor item, if there is an element, something that you want to remember, you want to continue to work with it, then I invite you to bring it into your world, creating a space or a little table, a little area for all of your journeys where you begin to gather different things that remind you of your parts of self, of your inner wisdom, of your truth. So see what you can physically bring into your everyday waking world. And then I also want to invite you to bring your guides with you. Whatever animal you have show up. Imagine it hanging out with you as you walk through your day. Imagine a tree on your property being the same tree that is maybe in your inner landscape. Pay attention to nature, pay attention to the animals. The animals that visit you in your waking world are just as powerful and carry just as much medicine as the animals that come to you in your vision. So if you start looking up the meaning of animals, if you start really paying attention to the plants and the trees, the sky and the landscape, you're connecting. So big part of this work is we're integrating it so that we're walking between the worlds, that we can access humanity, spirituality, and the wisdom that comes from both. So my hope for you is that you're feeling a little or a lot more connected to your heart center as the portal to your great within. And just remember, this is only the beginning. Thank you so much. I'm so grateful to have you here. I can't wait to hear about your journeys, and I'll see you on the other side.